Tonight, we're not only celebrating ConnecTeen's 30th anniversary, Distress Center's peer support program, we're also celebrating the many outstanding volunteers who have been around for the last 30 years to listen to phone calls, emails, chats, and texts of youth in Calgary in crisis. Back then, ConnecTeen was known as Teen Line, and it was the very first specialized line of its kind to provide a service like this to youth in Canada. With the new millennium, cell phones and computers took over the way that we are communicating with each other. And so in 2011, our volunteers helped us rebrand and we became ConnecTeen, adding on chat and email services. In the last year, since January, we added on texting as well, and we're in a pilot project for that, which will be launching in the fall. The name, look, and technology of ConnecTeen has changed over the years, but one thing has not. Volunteers are there 24 hours a day to listen and support teens in crisis. Tonight, we wanted to say thank you to all of the volunteers and supporters of ConnecTeen throughout the years.
I have notes, and the reason I have notes is because I didn't want to mess up the numbers. So 39 volunteers. Last year that meant 1,456 calls for help, 2,598 volunteer hours. That's something. So congratulations to all of you. The work that you do for the community is an absolute inspiration, and it is in fact the very best of citizenship. You know, I spent a lot of my time talking to groups about citizenship and the importance of being better citizens and the importance of understanding that change in our community comes not from politicians or nonprofits like the Distress Center. It comes from every single one of us. Every single one of us understanding that we've got the power in our hands and minds and hearts to change our community, that we've got the power to make life better for our neighbors. So I just want to say thank you to all of you for that. Inspire others to do the same. Make it your goal this year to get 3 other people engaged, whether it's with ConnecTeen or in other things that they do with their own communities. And if we all do that, if we inspire each 3 people to do 3 things for the community, well, that means we'll have 3.6 million acts of community building this year, large and small. And as a result, our community will never be the same. So I just want to say thank you to all of you for everything that you do here and all the other things you do in the community. It makes a difference in people's lives. You are, as I said, role models for all of us, and I'm inspired by all the work that you do. So thank you, and let's hear it for these 2 on behalf of all of you, to whom I'm giving a beautiful plaque.
Scrawled on the wall is a dedication. John was here in 1993. 93.
Now we want to share a special video sent from us from some former talented Teen Line volunteers who wanted to share in our celebration tonight. For those of you who don't know, Tegan and Sarah are identical twin sisters who formed a famous Canadian indie rock band in 2005.
And we wanted to send a message to all of the amazing volunteers and supporters of ConnecTeen.
We want to congratulate you on 30 years of helping kids in need. Tegan and I started volunteering at the Distress Center when we were about 15 years old. And not only did it give us a great set of skills to work through our own issues, but it allowed us to work with our peers and kids our age through their problems.
So we wanted to say thank you so much for putting all that time and energy in. The world would be a better place if more people volunteered, and we wanted to make sure that you had a special message from us and that you knew that we feel very grateful that there are people like you out in the world. So thank you for all your hard work. Congratulations on 30 years.